A fighter jet slices through the sky at hundreds of miles per hour. A marvel of precise control and physics. Inside the cockpit, every sound is familiar, every system monitored. But when things go wrong, they go wrong fast. A sudden warning tone screams through the headset. A light flashes engined instruments DF. The aircraft starts to buck and twist in ways it shouldn't. In that moment, a pilot faces one unforgiving question. Is this aircraft still survivable? Ejection is never a dramatic impulse. It's not panic. It's a calculated decision made under extreme pressure, often in seconds, based on training, experience, and cold, hard physics. Today, military ejection systems are the result of decades of engineering, focused on a single outcome: preserving human life in the most hostile environment imaginable. So, how exactly do pilots eject safely from a failing aircraft? First, we need to understand why they eject at all. Pilots are trained from day one to distinguish between a manageable problem and a catastrophic failure. An engine fire, a structural collapse, or a complete loss of flight controls these are the situations where an aircraft becomes unrecoverable. In combat, damage from a missile can instantly turn a high-tech fighter into a falling rock. Altitude and time are the most critical factors. A jet can lose thousands of feet in seconds. So delaying ejection to try one more thing is often more dangerous than ejecting early. Modern air forces operate on a clear principle. Aircraft can be replaced, but highly trained pilots cannot. Before the jet age, pilots just bailed out. But as planes got faster, jumping into a high-speed wind blast became almost impossible. The solution was the ejection seat, an integrated escape system designed to forcibly get the pilot clear. Early seats were basic, but modern systems are engineering masterpieces. They're capable of a zero-CO ejection, meaning a pilot can safely eject from a plane that's sitting still on the runway. Here's how it works. The pilot makes the decision and pulls the ejection handle. There's no automation here. It's a human choice. The first thing that happens is the canopy has to go. It's either jettisoned away or shattered by explosive cords in a fraction of a second. Next, a rocket motor ignites, launching the seat up and away from the aircraft. This isn't just an explosion. It's a controlled rocket burn to ensure a stable trajectory. As the seat launches, the pilot experiences between 12 and 20 times the force of gravity. Restraint systems instantly pull their arms and legs in to prevent flailing injuries, and the seat is designed to keep their spine properly aligned. Once clear, a small drogue parachute deploys to stabilize and slow the seat down. Then, at a safe altitude, the main parachute opens, the pilot separates from the seat, and they begin their descent. The entire sequence, from pulling the handle to being under a full canopy, takes about 3 seconds. Of course, these systems have limits. Ejecting at supersonic speeds creates an incredible wind blast, and while it has been done successfully, the risk of injury is high. Even with zero capability, low-altitude ejections are risky because of terrain and limited time for the parachute to open fully. But technology alone isn't enough. Training is what truly saves lives. Pilots drill these emergency procedures relentlessly in simulators until the response is pure muscle memory. Hesitation is the enemy, and training builds the decisiveness needed to act in the 2 seconds it takes to recognize an unrecoverable situation. Once under the parachute, the pilot's emergency isn't over. It's just entered a new phase of survival. They carry locator, beacons, radios, and medical supplies. Rescue teams are scrambled immediately, but depending on the location and situation, recovery can be a serious challenge. Ejection seats aren't symbols of danger. They are symbols of preparation. They exist for the worst day of a pilot's career, the moment when skill and technology are no longer enough. In those critical seconds, survival isn't an accident. It's by design. Thanks for watching. And if you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.